Welcome back to Tool Verdict, the series where I test one tool a month, score it out of 50 and let you know if it's worth your money. This month we're testing out the Lumberjack Refillable Syringe Paint Roller. It's a refillable paint roller, so you fill this handle with the paint, meaning there's no need for a roller tray. Sounds handy in theory, but is it actually? Lumberjack provided me with this roller for doing some content for their website and social media, and I thought it'd be a perfect chance to put it through its paces and let you guys know whether it's worth getting. Out of the box, the roller comes ready to be assembled, just needing a few bits putting together. It also comes with some petroleum jelly for lubricating the seals after cleaning to prolong the life of the tool. So first up is ease of use. Is it easy to set up, fill with paint and actually use? First use, it takes a little bit of time to get used to and work it out, I guess like a lot of tools. But on second use, I put it all together, had it filled with paint and was painting within minutes. It's really easy to use and the paint lasts a surprising amount of time before needing to be refilled. The only downside for me is the time that it takes to clean. Obviously a normal roller, you just need to clean the roller and the tray, but this takes a little bit more time. Nothing drastic, but realistically you probably need 20 minutes to give this a full clean. Now it is worth that cleaning time for the benefits of using it, but I think it should just knock a couple of points off the score. I don't really see an easier way of cleaning this, so until someone makes a self-cleaning roller, I'm going to have to score this one an 8 out of 10 for ease of use. Next up, build quality. How sturdy is it and how does it hold up after a few uses? The roller is predominantly made of plastic, as you would obviously expect from a tool of this price point, but I always feel that this has to knock down the score slightly. The main paint feed tube is made of metal and that is nice and tough, as well as the stand, that's also made of metal. All of the plastic components do feel like really good solid plastic, and I've used this a good few times now and I've never felt like it's ever been stressed or likely to break at any point. If you were to drop or stand on this, there is probably a good chance that you'll break it. So for build quality, I'm scoring this a 6.5 out of 10. That does feel a little bit harsh because it's very good quality for the price you're paying for it. And if you were to make this all out of metal components, it would at least treble the price. So that does take us on nicely now to value for money. This tool is currently on Lumberjack's website for $26.99, and you can also save yourself 5% by using my code RENODAN at checkout. For that price, this is a ridiculous bargain. I used it for painting my stairs and landing, and to be honest, I probably would have paid that price just for that single use to avoid having to use a roller tray on the stairs. I also used this handy splatter guard that you attach, which meant I painted the whole stairs and landing without having to put any sheets down, and I didn't spill a drop. The similar looking Wagner roller on Screwfix cost £38, so that is quite a big jump in cost. So for value for money, I'm giving this a full 10 out of 10. For the time and effort that it saves from using a roller tray, I definitely think it's worth every penny. Right, does it do what it's actually supposed to? As always, I asked ChatGPT what a tool like this should be capable of, and then it compiles a checklist which I use to score. So let's see how the roller does. Hold and store paint in the handle reservoir without leaking. I've used this about 4 times now and there hasn't been a single leak from any of these joins or anywhere along the roller head. Dispenses paint smoothly and evenly through the roller sleeve. Apply paint evenly to surfaces without streaks or splatter. What I really like is the fact that the paint doesn't build up on either ends from using a roller tray, so you don't end up with those annoying lines down your wall when you're using it. Be easy to fill and refill without major mess. Extends to a practical working height for ceilings and walls. So as you can see, it extends to 120 centimeters. I am going to have to give this a half mark though, because it only stays in its fully extended mode when the paint reservoir is full. This handle does move along as you press the trigger to push the paint up through the roller. Lock securely at different lengths without wobble. Again, I'm going to have to give this a half mark here because even though it's set in place, it does move when you use the trigger. So I'm going to have to give it a half mark for that. Roll smoothly without sticking or clogging. Be comfortable to grip for extended use. So I've used this for a good few hours and I've never noticed it being uncomfortable at all. And the fact that it's got a thicker profile than a standard roller does mean it's a lot more comfortable in the hand. Be easy to fully clean after use. Handle, paint channels and roller sleeve. Yeah, it's really easy to clean. It does take a little bit of time like I mentioned earlier, but that wasn't part of the checklist, so I'm giving it a full mark for this. Handle water-based, emulsions or others if claimed. Yeah, this can take water-based emulsions or oil-based paint. If you're using it with an oil-based paint though, just remember you do have to use a solvent cleaner to clean it out afterwards. If you're unsure, just check the website or the manual and it'll explain it properly there. So the overall score here for what it should be able to do is a 9 out of 10. And finally, bonus features and versatility. This roller comes with a really useful stand so you can set it down without getting paint everywhere. The best bonus feature is the splatter guard. This stops paint dripping whilst on the stand, but it also does a really good job of stopping paint spraying from the roller during use. I'm sure we've all been painting a ceiling and ended up with loads of little splatters of paint all across our face. This little guard prevents that. There aren't a huge amount of bonus features with this, but those two mentioned definitely merit giving this a 5 out of 10. So that gives the Lumberjack Paint Roller a tool verdict score of 39.5 out of 50. I always thought rollers like this were just a little bit gimmicky in the past, but now, unless it's a little touch-up job, I'm always going to grab for this. It makes painting effortless and almost enjoyable, and I hate painting. For this price, you really can't go wrong. And that is this month's tool verdict. We've already got a battle going on at the top of the leaderboard, with the Lumberjack Paint Roller slotting in just half a point behind the Hupar laser level. If you've got a tool that you'd like me to test, leave a comment down below. As always, preferably if it's a tool that I've already got, because I don't want to have to spend a fortune on more tools. If you're a brand and you want to put one of your tools to the test, feel free to get in touch. Honest reviews only, no nonsense. Up next month is the Melif cordless router, and as you can see, probably from the state of it, I've been putting this one to the test. So if you don't want to miss that one, make sure you subscribe by clicking here. And if you want to see all of the other tool verdict videos, make sure you check out the playlist here. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.